This is a video you do not want to miss. I'm going to share with you the best discoveries I made, which you'll not believe how incredible these were. And of course, in lieu of the Independence Day here in the United States, today's actually, July 4th, Independence Day, I'm going to have some incredible savings just for you. So stick around, you know the drill. Let's do it. Welcome back to another video. Max Forti here. You already know that smelling good is a great way and step into smelling great, of course, but also making a long and lasting impression. So the 5 fragrances I'm about to lay on you today are going to help you do just that. These were the best discoveries. As you guys know, I do these videos every month. In the beginning of the following month, I talk about the best 5 discoveries that really piqued my interest, that really moved the needle for me in the past month. So of course, 5 amazing discoveries for you today. If there's savings, of course, they're going to be listed below and linked with the respective codes and savings just for you. Kicking off the list here, this is a fragrance that the brand itself is very under the radar. This is a fragrance brand that do not get talks. You don't hear much about this fragrance brand at all. And of course, with these discovery videos, you're going to get fragrances that could be new releases or not, just like this one, released in 2003. Over 10 years ago, people don't talk about it. I actually been wearing this a lot, ladies and gents. This is a phenomenal neo-fougere style fragrance. This is like a aromatic green fragrance with an amazing lavender and vanilla combination, some spicy notes, woody components, long lasting, amazing. I'm telling you from the get-go, if you love fragrances that are aromatic, herbal, spicy with a creamy vanilla undertone, this is like a fougere with a vanilla, spicy, woody creaminess. Just very intricate and different take on the fougere. Loving this stuff. You can find this very, very affordable. This is extremely versatile. You can wear this dressed down, dressed up, doesn't matter. You're gonna smell incredible. People are gonna love the way you smell. You're gonna be asked, what are you wearing? You smell incredible. That's what I get with Mambosim Homme from 2003. An amazing discovery I made for a cheapie, but definitely goodie. And by the way, get this, in the heart into the dry down phase, this fragrance reminds me of a very special fragrance that has been long discontinued and has a cult following here on the fragrance community, as it were, which is of course Casual Friday by Escada. So I'm telling you, if this sounds interesting, jump on it, because it's going to be one of those that I do believe it's been discontinued. It's from 2003. Once it's gone, and then it's going to start fetching up a pretty penny. So this is something I was gatekeeping, but now I'm sharing with you. So last year, the House of Gas, which I don't really talk about or haven't really talked about for many years here on the channel, at least a couple of years that I can remember, has released a fragrance line called Type. And the slogan of this particular collection, what is your type? What's your type? And it had three different fragrances within this collection, or this line, which I don't think they released yet anything in 2024, but this, like I said, was 2023 release. And this line had 3 fragrances. One that was a little lighter, which I believe was bergamot and vetiver. Type 2 was red currant and balsams. And of course, the one I'm sharing here with you today was the one that really caught my attention, is Guess Originals Tobacco and Amberwood. Now, when you think about tobacco and amberwood, you're gonna think heavy, spicy, amazing sprayers, by the way. This is going to be a very enigmatic tobacco and amber type of a fragrance. It's going to have, of course, some familiarity with you, some familial, profiles here that you're gonna smell. Okay, this reminds me a little bit of this or a little bit of that. But combining this actual scent profile is actually, with all these nuances that you're gonna get, it's going to give you a chocolatey, get this, a chocolatey, sweet pipe tobacco vibe. The amberwood gives this a very velvety, warm, and just very wearable type of a situation here, making this an extremely versatile and wearable type of scent, or tobacco scent, that is. As you smell this fragrance and you're thinking about the notes and the dark juice, you're gonna think, of course, fall and winter, and you'd be right. I think it's gonna be better suited for those seasons. However, due to the versatility of this fragrance, I would actually rock this anytime, anywhere. Dressed up, dressed down. This is gonna be one of those tobacco that you can actually rock as a signature scent, providing you control the sprayers. If you're going to be in situations where you have air conditioning, the environment, the temperature is actually controlled, you can rock this anywhere, anytime, I'm telling you. If you're going to be exposed by high heat situations outdoors, then go easy on the sprayers. But it's gonna be one of those head-turning type scents. Again, I'm very, very enamored with this fragrance. I've been wearing it, every now and again here. I'm gonna rock this mostly for, of course, fall and winter. Expect to see more about this fragrance in future videos. Great for compliments. I am in love with this, guys. This is one of those hidden gems, under the radar fragrances that you probably not gonna hear about it again. But you know, if you're watching this and you want something really amazing for a great price, Tobacco and Amber Oud by this Guess Originals line is definitely something you should be consider looking at. Now, the fragrance I'm about to share with you is going to a different side of things, going to a different side of the spectrum. This is going to be harder to wear in a sense that it's not going to be for everyone. It's powerful, it's animalic, it's leathery, it's pungent. Into the heart and the dry down, it gets better, it gets smoother, creamier, but it's going to be very trying and very daring when you first spray this on. Before I share the fragrance with you guys, I want to actually take a moment to express my deepest sympathies and condolences and pay respect to the family of Alessandro Brun, the creative director, the founder of Masque Milano that passed and left us earlier in 2024, earlier this year. This was his farewell and his last stroke of genius. This fragrance is absolutely incredible, and he actually composed this fragrance with master perfumer or master nose Antoine Lie. So the fragrance I'm about to share, and again, my deepest sympathies and respect to the family. He left 2 beautiful children behind and a wife, so it's never easy to talk about things like this. So if you guys do appreciate the house of Masque Milano, please leave your comments below. Let me know which one is the best fragrance you've ever tried from this house. I knew Alessandro in person. You know, I broke bread with him a few times, and he was nothing short of a true gentleman. So all that aside, let's talk about happiness here. This fragrance, Antoine Lie, is the nose, incredible nose. This is going to be 𝐕BOT, which was the last fragrance Alessandro left us. And this is an absolutely majestic leather green fragrance. Absolutely incredible. If you love leather-based fragrances, if you love fragrances that start off animalic, a little daring, definitely powerful, definitely deep, definitely dark, tons of herbal components here, leather. There's green components here. I definitely get moss. I get hay. There's a hay-like tobacco vibe here. It is absolutely incredible. I am definitely looking to wearing this fragrance a lot this year. It doesn't come cheap. This is a collection within the collection of Masque Milano, which is like a higher tier collection. It's not going to come cheap. I do have codes for you guys in this video, 4th of July, from all the various different companies, which I'll share with you in a minute. This is a note that I always talk about with you guys, having that wow effect, that wow factor, you know, leather, boozy notes, tobacco, that type of stuff. This one here, it hits me from all those, it checks all those boxes as a great wow factor fragrance. Long lasting, incredible, gets better and better as it develops and transitions and warms up with your body chemistry. It's going to be even better scent. On paper here, it's going to be rather daring because you're going to have this animalic slash leathery, dark, deep undertones. But on your body, it gets better and better, smoother, creamier, and absolutely outstanding fragrance. Next up, this fragrance is from the house of Paradis d'Essence, which is actually a French brand. This is going to be Cloud 9. Very simple, minimalist bottle, but the scent itself is going to be absolutely incredible. And Cloud 9, amazing sprayers on this one. Cloud 9 is mostly a fragrance that's comprised by this oud and incense combo, and this accord up top is going to greet you with this semi-smoky and semi-sweet kind of a situation here. Very woody, very aromatic, a little bit ambery and resinous as it develops. You do have a nice vetiver here that comes through, this sweet and fruity vetiver. It will have resemblances with a couple juggernaut fragrances and incredible, you know, best-selling fragrances out there. Of course, Baccarat Rouge 540 comes to mind. Oud for Greatness will come to mind, but believe me, those inflections and nuances will be in the beginning, but as the fragrance warms up and gets into the heart, into the dry down, those combination of well-known and familiar notes will remain more in the back, and a lot more will happen here with this fragrance. There's a nice oud infusion here to add dimension, volume, texture, and mysteriousness to the fragrance, which I love. It's very well managed, very well composed, very well balanced. It's going to be a fragrance, again, if you do like Oud for Greatness from Initio Parfums Privés, if you do like Baccarat Rouge 540 from MFK, this is a must try because it borrows elements from those fragrances, but it does its own thing. The scent trail that this gives off is absolutely beastly. Cloud 9 is an amazing fragrance for a decent price. I think for what you're getting here for 100 ml, I've been wearing this for about a few weeks now, no joke. I like it more. Again, it's like if I layered Oud for Greatness with Baccarat Rouge 540, and then it gives me these woody, vetiver, earthy, smoky nuances with a darker oud inflection. Absolutely incredible. If you like those fragrances, this one here takes it to the next level. Simple as that. And last, but certainly not least, here's a fragrance brand that I actually shared with you on Instagram a few days ago. If you do follow me on Instagram, you would have already, heard about this fragrance brand, and particularly the fragrance I'm about to share with you. The brand itself, I accidentally discovered through a perfumer friend of mine that introduced me to the perfumer and the brand itself. So long story short, I delve into the brand, I try their test discovery kit, and I fell in love with 3 fragrances right off the bat. Love at first sniff. One of which I'm about to share with you as one of my favorite discoveries of the year, and definitely the best discover in the month of June. I've been wearing this an awful lot. I wear this almost daily now. It's like a daily driver for me, a signature scent. This is one of those fragrances that will elevate your style, that will make you feel incredible. Outstanding fragrance. The fragrance is from the house of Qhue Lifestyle, Qhue, New York. This is Senthal Bleu. An absolutely incredible fragrance. This is basically an ozonic sandalwood fragrance, but it's so much more. The notes here are composed and comprised to perfection. So well balanced. The nose behind this fragrance is Quentin Hernandez. Amazing sprayers. This is a very attractive, elegant, ozonic blue fragrance with a very spicy and creamy sandalwood that is absolutely out of this world. This is not your ordinary blue scent. This is not your ordinary sandalwood fragrance. I'm telling you, you wear this fragrance, you're definitely gonna turn heads. Senthal Bleu is just this intrinsic, captivating, inspiring type of a fragrance. Opens up with this bright and bold at the same time kind of a situation. Here you have eucalyptus, you have the wood notes, you have the citrus components as well. I believe there's ginger here as well, which I love. With an iris heart, I love iris in my fragrances. This iris and violet floral components in the heart, along with an ambery and woody kind of a base that surrounds the composition, giving this otherwise just blue ozonic fragrance a very captivating, velvety, woody, creamy, and spicy kind of a undertone and nuance and texture to the fragrance. This is going to be one of my favorite fragrances of the year, period. I'm actually gonna apply some more. This is actually my scent of the day today. Absolutely outstanding, guys. Opens up, like I said, bright, citrus, spicy. Then it gets creamier, woody, velvety with the amber and woody touches. Outstanding performance is incredible with this fragrance and this line for that matter. Again, one of the best kept secrets. You're gonna hear a lot about Qhue on the channel here. I'm gonna be sharing this fragrance brand with you guys more and more. The more I discover, you guys know every year when I discover these fragrance brands that deserve the attention that they deserve, I love to bring them forth. And Qhue is definitely a fragrance line and brand that you definitely want to discover. A couple things you guys can do if you really wanna check out this brand and you really trust my insight and you have a taste similar to mine and you know that I don't stir you wrong, you have 2 things you could do. You can actually go to the website, use my code MAX40 and just get 10% off site-wide if you want to purchase something. But you could do a better one. If you want to actually get the discovery kit from this line, you'll be able to discover everything they have available in their portfolio within this discovery kit. And then when you find something you like, you'll get a code emailed to you, which is 30% off your next purchase. So you get the discovery kit, you find something you love, you want to purchase a bottle, they'll send you a 30% off on your next bottle purchase. So that's a great way to check out this brand. Again, everything comes straight from the brand. Everything's manufactured in the US. Guys, check out this brand. You're gonna fall in love with it. Now, on top of this actual code that I shared with you today, there are a few others. Of course, it's 4th of July. I'm gonna share with you a few things. Next up, we have a great code here, or 2 codes from our friends at fragflax.com to commemorate Independence Day here in the US. It's a 72-hour sale, so it ends on July 7th at midnight. You get a BOGO 25% off site-wide, buy one, get one, 25% off on orders above $78 USD. So that's nothing. You get a fragrance, most likely it'll be more than $78. Get a couple fragrances for sure, and use the code PATRIOT25. There's another deal now. If you want to get free shipping to the US, on any order above $78, use the code PATRIOTSHIP. And of course, I would favor the buy one, get one, 25% off. With the Patriot 25, which we link below. So enjoy that. 72 hours only on July 7th, midnight. Those 2 deals are going to be gone. Next up from perfume.com, of course, try before you buy it. Get a decant, love it, live it. When you guys know you want it, then you get a bottle from whatever you want. But you can try anything I talked about here today, anything at all. Thousands to choose from. You already know. Best place to try before you buy it, guys. Wear on skin. Make sure you love it before you actually cough up the dough. I spend the money so you don't have to. So check out perfume.com with the 4th of July sale. Code is July 24, granting you 24% off site-wide. Ends on Sunday, this one. So don't miss out. Also, just like the one before, ends on Sunday at midnight, July 7th, of course. Fragripedia, tons of fragrance brands to choose from, about 45 to 50 incredible, unique and exotic niche brands to choose from. I talk to you guys about Fragripedia here on the channel over and over again. if I'm looking for, you know, off the beaten path, hidden jewel, kind of a niche brand, that's the place I go to. And Fragrapeda has a July 4th going on right now, which give you guys 15% off site-wide with code JULY, just the code JULY, but that offer is actually good until July 8th at midnight, so take advantage of that. Of course, our friends from Max Aroma, which is actually where I got this fragrance, and you can as well. They have an incredible sale going on right now, which is MX July, so like Max, MX July. You get a $25 gift card back to you in any order, in all orders above $155. So the more orders you place for $155 or more, you will automatically be issued a $25 gift card, which you can then reuse for future purchases. Amazing, take advantage of that. And that's all, guys. Those are all the codes I have for you guys for July 4th. Enjoy them. All these codes are probably gonna be gone. Like I said, not probably, they're gonna be expiring on either Monday or Sunday. But again, everything will be listed below along with the respective codes to make your life easier from a fragrance lover to another. And as always, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending time here with me and learning more about fragrances and of course, you know, sharing your passion with me. Guys, if you do enjoy what I do here, leave a like, subscribe for more, and hit that bell so you get these videos straight into your feed. And of course, as always, I will see you guys right back here. I smell amazing with another video very soon. Take care.